Hello everybody and welcome to the Loft Cinema. My name is Jeff. I'm the program director here and you are here for the Loft Kids Fest at Home Edition 2020. So I want to thank you for joining us. We can't get together this summer, but we're getting together virtually, and isn't that a kick in the head, kids? Now, I want to thank our great program sponsors who made this whole thing possible. Our gold program sponsor, Long Realty Cares Foundation. Also, I want to thank our program sponsors, Rusing, Lopez, and Lizardi, attorneys at law, the Pima County Public Library, and Pima Federal Credit Union. And let's not forget to thank our other great supporters, the Arts Foundation for Tucson and Southern Arizona. Now, it would be remiss of me not to also thank our fantastic Loft staff, who are not here right now, but they're here in spirit. I also wanted to give a big shout out to Shauna and Ben for all their help. I want to give a shout out to Mildred and Dildred Toy Store, the very best toy store in Tucson, and they've helped us out at the Kids Fest since the very beginning. So we love them. And as I always say, we can't have a Kids Fest without you kids, so thank you for joining us. Now, today, it's going to be fun. So, this is here for a reason, I guess. Today we're watching The Point. The Point from 1972. So this is an animated musical, and it's got music by Harry Nilsson. Kids, you may not know who Harry Nilsson is. Ask your parents. He put the lime into coconut and he drank it all up. Ask your parents, trust me. And it's narrated by Ringo Starr, the underappreciated Beatle. Yeah, okay. That was a terrible Ringo Starr impersonation, but I'm gonna stick with it. Now, this is about a land of people with pointy heads and a young boy named Obi who discovers that he has a round head and he doesn't quite fit in. So, can he learn to make it work in a land of pointy heads, even though he's not a pointy head? Let's find out. So this is a really fun movie. We also have a really fun craft to go along with this, which makes it even more fun. So today, Ben is going to be helping us make a triangle toss game. Yes, which is going to be pointy because, as you know, triangles are pointed, just like my head. All right, so let's watch this great crafting video with Ben. Take it away, Ben.
Hey, thanks so much, Jeff. Hello, everybody. Once again, today, in honor of The Point, we're going to be playing and making a triangle toss game. So what you're going to need are 3 strips of cardboard, a sheet of construction paper, a hole punch, and a piece of string. So what you're going to do first is you're going to want to make your triangle, which you will be tossing. So what you want to do is lay out your strips of cardboard in a triangle shape, and then we are going to glue these together. And now I'm going to be using some hot glue, but if you're going to be using hot glue, you definitely want to ask for help. Or you can also use Elmer's glue, it just takes a little bit longer to dry. So put a little dab there. Glue it. And we'll set that off to the side to dry while we make our cone hat. And now what you're going to want to do is take your sheet of construction paper, put your finger in the middle, and roll it to create a cone. Now, I am not very good at this, so however it's easiest for you to make a cone out of your sheet of paper, that works just great. So it's gonna look kind of like a big waffle cone that you might get at an ice cream store. And so once you have your cone made, you're going to bring out your tape and tape that. Take the inside. Okay, and then what you're going to want to do to even this out, take your scissors, cut off the excess. That. That's a little uneven, but that'll work. And now I'll put a couple holes in it. This is where our string is going to go, because we're essentially making a little birthday hat. So if you didn't want to make a hat, you could also just use some birthday hats you have lying around. All right, and so now I'll take this string loop it through one of the holes, give that a tie, and now put that on our head, and using the magic of cinema, I'm gonna tie this right now. Hey, there we go, it's all tied now. It's a little tall, so as you can see, the nice tall hat. And now, basically the aim of this game is to see if you can throw your piece of cardboard triangle onto the hat of your friend or family member. So I'm gonna have my good friend Shauna help and see if she can toss the triangle on my head. Oh, so close!
Oh, too far.
This game's a little hard, folks.
Try
Sometimes.
this bit.
Hey, pretty close. And that's the triangle game.
Oh boy, another phone call. Well, this is very exciting. I wonder who it could be. Let's see. Hello, thanks for calling the Loft Cinema. This is Jeff. I'm here at the Loft Kids Fest 2020 at Home Edition. How may I help you? Oh, well, it's our pals over at the Museum of Contemporary Art. What's that? Oh, sorry, MOCA. Yes? Yes. Today we're watching The Point. You do? Great. MOCA has a great video for us that's going to teach us how to draw perspective. You ready? Let's see if MOCA's ready. Are you ready? Great. Thanks for calling. Okay, take it away, Museum of Contemporary Art. Let's learn how to draw.
Hi, my name is Eli Burke, and I am the Education Director at the Museum of Contemporary Art in Tucson. And this video is about perspective drawing. It will show you how you can use perspective drawing to depict objects as they would appear in actual space. Perspective drawing is all about spatial depth, and there are two ways of depicting three-dimensional objects in space. There's isometric or perspective. If you look at these two cubes at the bottom of the page, you'll notice the one on the left labeled perspective. The lines at the top are two different lengths, and whereas with the isometric, the two lines at the top are the same length. And that is because we used a vanishing point to create the cube on the left. And I'll go through what that means here. So the first step in creating this perspective drawing is to draw a horizontal line across your paper. This horizontal line is referred to as the horizon line. You can move this line up or down on your paper, but keep in mind it changes the angle at which we're looking at your image or your object. The next thing you want to do is add a dot somewhere along that line. It could be to the right or the left. If this is your first time doing a perspective drawing, I would recommend keeping it towards the center just as you learn. This dot is referred to as the vanishing point. Now you're going to draw a square somewhere below the horizon line. Drawing it below the horizon line will allow it to look like it's sitting on the ground. If you were to draw it above the horizon line, it would look like it was floating. However, both would still be accurate depictions of an object, a three-dimensional object in space. Then you want to draw a line from each corner of your square to the vanishing point. And the next thing you're going to do is decide how deep your object is. How far back does it recede into space? And then you're going to draw lines at the point at which you want that object to stop. And those lines should always be parallel horizontally and vertically with the edges of your square itself. Then you can go ahead and erase those excess lines that go all the way to the vanishing point, and boom, you have a magic cube that is in proper perspective. And then the next step is really just when you make this image your own, tailor it to your own likes and dislikes. You can add color, you can add other objects, you can really make it whatever you want. Now, if you look at this cube, you can think about other types of things that are cube-shaped, like buildings or houses. And you can see how you can draw these in space. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you to the Loft for including us. For more cool lessons and information, please visit us at moca-tucson.org. And we appreciate it. Thank you.